Welcome, Virgo and Capricorn, to your chakra reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. This message coming out. Is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So fear is not exactly, what you like, I'm so scared of spiders or anything like that. It's just talking about realizing that you are testing yourself, right? Am I testing my own, right? My own energy of love. Are you keeping yourself away from things that you love? Are you keeping yourself away from love of people, other partnerships, things that you desire? I think that, this is a great way to say, this is what is truly going to go on. And this is how I'm truly going to look towards the new year, putting these things behind me, right? So that way I can really, get out there and get what I truly, truly want in life. Maybe even kind of testing those waters. I like that. Getting straight into that root chakra though, because just knowing what it is that's, maybe I'm a little fearful to put my toe into that one sector of life. And but I know I really want to be there. But I need to take more force, have a little more action, put myself out there. Let's see what is going on. I'm going to get a portal card over here and see what's going on within that situation. See what's coming. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. Whoa. So it could be definitely when it's talking about love, this is talking about having those partnerships, putting all in, right? So there could be something that's holding you back that things could be better within my soul family, finding my soul tribe, whether it's true passionate love or just people around me, but just knowing that, if I take this little step over here, it will put me and align me with the people that are my soul tribe. This is where I need to be. This is where I'm going to feel comfortable. Maybe you already know that deep down inside yourself. With the Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. A lot of you are manifesting true love, or a place that makes you feel like, this is where the real comforts is, right? Looking for, where is my soul tribe? Where do I truly belong on this purpose? Who's going to be there, right? For that ultimate comfort. I'm loving that. Getting right into that heart chakra. And, even at jobs, sometimes it's like fearful that, maybe I'm not going to feel like I fit in this in this environment, something of this nature. But it does show having that conversation within yourself about the conflict and the defeat when it comes to this situation, right? Everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different, but it's talking about that 5. It's talking about that change, that overall change and understanding, coming down, like he's coming down the steps. He's like, I know that I'm coming to where I need to be. I love the coming down the steps next to the portal though card, because it's almost like you're coming out of the 5D into the 3D saying, because this is what I'm manifesting. This is where I want to be, but I'm just not sure how exactly it's going to go. And I'm just not sure. I'm holding myself back just a little bit from actually taking the ultimate step down that staircase for material, spiritual prosperities as well. There's another beautiful root chakra. So this month is really talking about those root chakras, really getting into who you are and the stabilization of your purpose within your life and the way you're feeling. So that's very beautiful. That's all it's going to take, right? I can't hold myself back in this area anymore. There's something unexpected. As soon as you come down that staircase, I'm telling you, you're coming down this staircase. There is something unexpected. This treasure that's over here, what you thought you weren't going to have, here it comes, right? There is that castle, right? There is that dream. Really getting in there. 4 plus the 8. That 8 is that manifestation. Look at all the, I don't know, I'm really seeing the numerology within this situation, but I think that it's needed. That's why I'm going to keep bringing it, because the 4 is the stabilization. That's that root chakra. That's talking about how that's stabilizing that dream. Receive the healing. The healing is within yourself. The healing is that fear, having that anxiety, having that I'm not sure. That test you're putting yourself through. It's not even a test from the universe. It's you yourself testing your own abilities, your own strengths. And then watching the progress just come right in. As soon as that heart chakra is open, it's saying, I have the healing, I have the knowledge, I have what it is I truly need for the new beginning, that one of knowing exactly where I'm going. It's all about centering and aligning yourself, right? Opening up those chakras for yourself, knowing who you are, where you belong. How beautiful is that in my mind? Like, absolutely. So having the Four of Cups coming out over here is talking about what? Opening up, looking at that cup that's given to you. Not worried about the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is what's holding you back. That's the fear, the anxieties, the conflict within self. The not taking that step down, that ladder, that staircase, right? So really putting yourself into a meditative state over here and really I want, and it's talking about disconnected, but there's also a disconnected of what it is I truly want. So like I said, aligning yourself to be connected. So there is a disconnection, right? So no self-sabotage, get out there. The Seven of Swords is talking about your own self-sabotage, deceiving yourself, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. But Spirit is saying, no, 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 no. You want to go ahead, start acting strategical with yourself, giving yourself the leeway, giving yourself the overall might and strength to say, you know what, it's okay. It's okay, I'm going to put this behind me. I can do this. And this is where the patiently planning comes in, using your mind and knowing which way you're going to go, traveling in the area that you know you need to go. This is going to make a lot of progress. Well, you have the progress here, so it says you will have progress. I think in the back of your mind, you guys, you already know you'll have the progress. It's just getting that one, it's just putting that one toe in and saying, I don't know. Is the water too hot? Is it too cold? I don't know. I feel like Goldilocks. I want it just right. But you'll never know if you don't stick your toe in the water, right? I'd love to see a temperance card coming out right now because you see her always having 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Excuse me, testing the waters. With the Judgment over here, your inner calling, having this new phase, right? This is like your day of reckoning, the awakening, the understanding of what's healthy for you, where you want to go. And it's kind of crazy because this is not the divine, the only way that they're pushing you is by telling you, go, go. But they want you to align. It's all about you, right? There's that free will coming in. So they're saying, yeah, I'm sending you the inner calling. I'm blowing I'm blowing the horn at you, and I want you to blow your own whistle. So they want you to toot your own horn. Go do what you need to do and hold tight about the situation. Open up to what it is you truly know you need to, to open up to. Don't hold yourself tight, to the point where you can't open up. And it does say, there is a lot of security, and you might even feel like there's something around you that's like a security blanket, of comfort. But if you do so and you hold on to that security blanket too long, it's just a metamorph, you know what I mean? It's a metaphor. It's not, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be, a real blanket. It's just that metaphor of this is where I keep myself because I don't, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about where it is. I really, is this going to work? Is that not going to work? Because no, it says you have the Nine of Cups. What you don't see coming is the Nine of Cups. Right? But it's going to take the overall strength for you. But you're going to have a tower. But this tower is within your own mind. It's your own mind. It's your own upheaval. It's your own place of, what's the word I want? A revelation. Your own aha moment, your own sudden insights to what's going on. And for a lot of you, it's to get to this love, to get to this lover, to put yourself back into action, to get yourself out there, get out there to where you need to be. Remembering who you are, where your home is, right? Soul family. things of this nature. Sometimes, you know, remembering home, I think and a lot of that for me is like remembering who you are. A lot of times we go to these jobs and they just tear us down, or we go to these people and they tear us down. We forget who we are, how strong we are. Sometimes we forget where we come from, like who are we, right? So Spirit wants you to understand, no, you have a job. You are here for a mission. You are here on purpose. You do have a purpose. And I think sometimes we get so lost thinking, you know what, I don't have a purpose. I don't even know what my purpose is. You know, meditate, figure it out. It's there. We all have a purpose. We're all here for a reason. Okay. So Spirit says, just be your own authentic self, because we're all built different. We all have our own self-expressions. We all have a different mission. We all have different creativities, because we are different. You will find people, this is where the soul tribe's coming in. That's where the soul family, those are the people who are like-minded. Those are people, not only just this, you know, the soul knowing people so much, but it's also people who surround you who are like yourself, like-minded, right? It's kind of like, it's really easy to really think about something like this. I mean, you can think of something so easy to make this an example, is like going to a concert. You go to a concert, you guys all like that band. You all think the same when it comes to that kind of music, that kind, you know, and you feel like you're surrounded with people who are like-minded like yourself, and for that reason. And that's exactly what it is. So you figure when you kind of go to a concert, you feel like you're kind of amongst your soul tribe of music, of, you know, authenticity and self-expression, right? It's that easy. It's just amazing how many people can get together and say, I like this band. This makes me feel incredible. And everybody pretty much at a concert can get along so well. It's crazy, right? Because you're all in tuned on the same vibration. And that's what it's saying. In tune yourself to the same vibration. Find yourself, because it's out there, right? It's out there. And we all are connected one way or another through certain things, right? Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.